Hello, and welcome to the Port Technology Newscast. I'm Richard Joy.
And I'm Fergus March. The biggest stories this week. The Panama Canal is now entering its final lay, with the global expansion process currently standing at 96% completion. The third set of locks project is 95% complete, and the canal is continuing its move forward with electromechanical installation to ensure its completion by the end of June this year. Currently, the project has cost a total of more than $5 billion.
Following years of investigations into container freight price fixing by major shipping carriers, the EU Commission has now reached a settlement. Historically, the EU Commission claimed that shipping lines would announce general rate increases ahead of time in a bid to maintain uniform prices and effectively save on costs. Port Technology previously reported how an executive of Japan-based Kawasaki Kisen Kaisha was sentenced to 18 months for price fixing.
A recent report from Navigant Research that analyses the global market for energy-efficient port operations forecasts huge growth for the electric shore power sector. With this in mind, Richard recently spoke to Shore Connection Vice President at Schneider Electric, Didier-Bernard Rochas.
Hi Didier, thanks for coming in to join us. Could you explain the 4 key benefits shore power offers to ports?
All right, so for ports, I should share two activities of the port. First, the ports that manage goods and passengers. The 4 benefits is definitely be compliant with the emission and the pollution emission. The second benefit definitely is the port can become an energy provider, which is very nice for him. And the third one, that the ship owner also will become with the MARPOL Annex 6 regulation. And if you take care about the port as a shipyard, then shore power can be part of the process, help him to save cost and also time when he builds the ship.
Given the impending container weighing rule, DP World London Gateway and DP World Southampton are to offer a comprehensive weighing service for UK exporters to determine the verified gross mass of each container. The move is being implemented so UK businesses are compliant with new legislation from July the 1st, 2016.
Average on-time performance for container service reliability has slipped by 5.7% in January this year, according to the latest carrier performance insight by Drury. The latest result shows the worst month-on-month decline since January last year, when the on-time average fell by 9.4 points. Richard recently spoke to Senior Associate with Holman, Fenwick, Willan, Matthew Gore, regarding what needs to happen before some growth in demand is witnessed in the shipping market.
I think when you look at shipping, there's two main elements. One is the volume and the second is the distance. So economists often talk about transport in terms of ton miles. So the first one, if we take that quantity, firstly we've got to see an upturn in the economies around the world. We've got to see a pickup in demand for goods to be transported. The second one, if we look at that, obviously is more to do with the sourcing of the goods and changes in sourcing patterns. And if we're going to see an uptick in demand, what we're going to need is longer distance for transport. But really, when we look at it, what we've typically been seeing through lots of retailers and manufacturers is more of a trend towards nearshoring. So production in North Africa, in Turkey for Europe, and in places like Mexico for the US. So I don't really see that the distance is going to help us. I think what we're really going to have to do is wait and see, until the actual economic activity picks up, and then obviously that's probably going to feed through into an increase in demand for shipping, I guess.
That's all for this week. Thanks for watching. And remember, you can keep up to date with all the latest news and views on the Port Technology website.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.